Nothing short of a miracle.
They say there are even more miracles.
At the training ground. The training ground, huh? Can't get in now. The gate's locked. And Alcade has the key.
Okay. I wonder what his deal is.
Whatever it is, the 7 stars are way out of our league.
Training ground.
So, you're here to die too. Suit yourself then. Take the path on that side, beyond the pigeon loft, and the skywalk along the cliff. 3 burning beacon towers. 7 swordsmen. The leader, I don't know his name. They call him Alcade. They have the key you need.
Much appreciated.
Beware of the 7 stars in their sword formation. Together, they have slain countless evildoers. But now, they're dark and hollow, just like their faces.
The faceless part, is it caused by perfect transcension?
Yes, it takes away your heart, leaving only a husk. They put you to sleep. And when you wake up, you're not human anymore.
You mean you're...
My face is evaporating, right? Never transform into one of those things. Lily, let me die in peace.
Nothing can separate us. Not even in death.
Makeshift cure will only sustain him for 66 days. With his life ticking away, the fallen assassin embarks on a desperate quest for vengeance, hunting the mastermind behind the betrayal before his time runs out and cutting down anyone or anything in his path. While deeper plot details remain under wraps, trailers hint that Soul's journey may pit him not only against human conspirators within the Order, but also against darker supernatural forces manipulating events from the shadows. Phantom Blade Zero's gameplay centers on high-speed cinematic combat, a thrilling blend of precise swordplay and extravagant combos. The developers are big fans of hack-and-slash classics like Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden, and that influence shows in the lightning-fast pace and huge arsenal of moves at your disposal. Every clash feels like a choreographed martial arts duel. They even brought in legendary fight choreographer Kenji Tanigaki, who helped design the swordplay by demonstrating authentic kung fu moves for the animators to translate into handcrafted in-game animations. The result is combat that looks and feels like a 1990s Hong Kong action film with sleek acrobatic strikes and relentless momentum. Despite its dark atmosphere and intense difficulty, Phantom Blade Zero is not trying to be the next Souls-like clone. S-Game has emphasized that they are forging their own path, and early previews confirm it plays more like a brutally fast hack and slash than a slow, methodical Souls game. Enemies don't respawn after defeat, and the emphasis is on aggressive offense and dramatic boss fights rather than cautious exploration. One journalist quipped it's as if Devil May Cry and Sekiro had a baby, combining the fluid combos of a character action game with the intensity and precision of a samurai duel. At the heart of Phantom Blade Zero's combat is a flexible combo chain system that lets you execute elaborate attacks with only a few button presses. Sword strikes, flips, and parries flow together seamlessly, and you can swap between different blades, dual swords, katanas, great swords, and more, or even pull out a ranged weapon like a bow or hand cannon on the fly. Blocking, dodging, and parrying are all crucial, but the game adds its own twist to these mechanics. Enemies will unleash special, brutal attacks that even a block cannot fully withstand, draining your stamina, and killer attacks that cannot be blocked at all. Your only answer is a perfectly timed defense. Parry the brutal strike or dodge the killer strike, which triggers a ghost step, a lightning quick repositioning move that lets you slip past the blow and counterattack in the same breath. These mechanics keep combat flowing like a deadly dance, rewarding timing and skill with spectacular counters. As you cut through foes, you build up Shachi energy that fuels power surge techniques, devastating special moves like teleporting attacks or other supernatural feats, giving you the edge against tougher enemies. Notably, basic defensive moves are designed to be player-friendly. You can even hold a button to block continuously, lowering the barrier for newcomers, but success still demands skill. You can't simply button mash or turtle your way to victory. S-Game wants players of all skill levels to relish Phantom Blade Zero's combat, so even the hardest mode isn't designed to be unfairly punishing, but rather to challenge you to master the game's systems with style. On the highest difficulty, called Hellwalker, the game remains more forgiving than genre peers like Sekiro or Nioh in terms of raw damage and timing leniency, but enemies become smarter and gain new tricks. Boss AI in extreme mode can adapt like a seasoned fighter, and for instance, changing combos if they notice you parry everything, forcing even expert players to stay on their toes. Thankfully, frequent checkpoints and generous parry windows ensure that dying never feels like hitting a wall. Instead, the real test is performing in a beautiful manner, beating each encounter decisively.